On this edition of The Talking Stick, our focus will be on the arts as we're joined by my guest, Carlos Reynosa. He's a singer, songwriter, flutist, photographer, producer, and director. Originally an actor model in California, New York, and Europe, he's been featured in magazines such as GQ and In Style. Carlos enjoyed his first movie role in Graduation Day, but eventually became the photographer instead of the photograph, now having worked for magazines such as Rolling Stone, Mademoiselle, In Style, Newsweek, National Geographic, as well as YM or Young Miss, amongst others. He's currently living in Idlewild. He's had the pleasure or bane of taking pictures of celebrities such as Cameron Diaz, Luke Perry, Johnny Depp, Hilary Swank, Will Smith, and many others. A musician, he wrote and produced his first self-titled album, Carlos Reynosa, released in 1993. That led to his producing music videos and the creation of his own production company, Sacred Circle. You will have heard him on the award-winning movie soundtrack Naturally Native, and ultimately leading him to release Wiseman and Sunrise, believe it or not, a brother and sister album. We'll be getting to know him and about his latest projects. And with that, welcome to the show, Carlos.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you.
Great to have you. And so close, too, in Idlewild.
Not far. Just got to go up the tram and climb over.
Another secret resource. It's got a lot of talented people in the area here.
That's for sure.
Are you kind of like hiding out up there, or is that?
Well, you know, since you're traveling all the time anyway as a musician or as an, as an artist, it's nice to just come out of the mountains and travel wherever you need to go.
Is that part of your, your wilderness kind of?
Oh, that's for sure. I like no street lights. No left-hand turning lanes.
I have a house on a mountain too.
Oh, you do?
But way up north on the Oregon border.
Oh, that's nice.
Mount Shasta. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah. Got no street lights up there either, but it's nice, huh?
That's for sure.
Had a lot of problems with beetles in Idlewild.
Oh, that's for sure. Up and down the state.
Yeah, I got Ringo, Paul, and no, John, the other beetle, the bark beetle, right? Okay.
Yeah.
You got plenty of stuff to show us today, and some really neat stuff. I got to ask you, I think it's an interesting story because you don't look that old, but you were introduced into the business or had your first break with Andy Warhol, or
Well, he gave me my first break as a photographer, yeah. I had just finished shooting a small book of some of my friends, and after a modeling show in Milan, I actually met him backstage and just showed him my little book, and he said, just come see me in New York, and I'll have a book for you. He was a very intense man. He really gave you a lot of attention for a very short time, probably his 15 seconds.
But it was enough, though. And
oh, yeah. He really, wasn't afraid to take chances, I think, was his main thing.
He remembered you, too, way later?
Oh,
did you give him the book then? Or
oh, sure. As soon as I called, said, come up and see me.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
That's a skill. Earlier when we were chatting, you mentioned Bill Clinton. And or any, that's one of those skills that people like Andy Warhol or other folks, that ability to connect that quick.
Exactly.
And then have a memory to remember it later.
Well, I think in the business in general, you really have to take the time to meet people in a very short time. There's no room for really being too shy, especially when you're judged on how you look, not how well you type or how well you read. So I think you become very quick about learning about people very quickly,
The modeling field is a competitive field.
It was. At the time, it wasn't as competitive as it is now, but it was brand new. It was really brand new at the time. It was I would say more gay-oriented, before maybe the mid-'80s.
And how old of a gentleman are you? If
I'm 42 years old.
42, because you look young. That's why. You must have been.
I got a lot of free time.
Yeah, well, but you're living a dream for many, so that's a wonderful thing.
Definitely. A lot of time to contemplate different things. And
let's look at some of your stuff now. I'm not sure how we're set up, but I know we got some things right here on the stage. And are we going to bring some up to screen, and he's going to comment on them? Here's a picture right here. Now tell us what we're looking at here. This is...
Well, you're seeing the famous Irene Bedard there, and Miko and Soji Sampson. And that was part of my Life, Love, and Earth video, self-esteem video that I made for Native school kids across the States and Canada.
Now Irene is on the far right, and is this Will Sampson's son? Is that this,
Will Sampson's both of his sons, yeah.
Okay.
Quite throbs, teenage heartthrobs in their own right in Indian country.
Okay, let's see what else we got here, folks. Here you got a collage of...
Oh, a collage of some of the things off the website.
Now, how did you, I mean, you just started taking photographs. I mean, obviously being a model, you were around cameras, but what
well, you know,
I
was really fortunate to start quite a few actors, you know, like Mila Jovovich or Hilary Swank. I started shooting very young, as well as Cameron Diaz, you know, even before they were 16. And working for Rolling Stone and some of the other magazines, I really found that some of my own people really didn't have an outlet. So, you know, that was kind of my art form, was shooting Native people, something, you know, that I really enjoy.
And we've got another one here of Wes.
Oh yeah, Wes. The famous bad man.
He's played some tough roles, but a good actor.
That's for sure. And the brother Cherokee. That's yeah. He's a wonderful, wonderful actor. I don't know if you've seen any of the First Americans in the Arts. He's really hosted a great show over there. A great comedian as well.
We have also been supporters of the Multicultural Pictures Awards and the the Musicians in the Arts Awards, and I've had Sunny Skyhawk on the show here, you know, and
great producer.
A few of the different folks, and I know Floyd
Red Crow
Westerman that you I think, I don't know if that's the picture they're going to get up for us now or not, but no, but that'll do. You go ahead and stick that up there. I just want to show off some pictures here. I thought we'd have a few up.
Appreciate that. The beautiful Irene Bedard, who's
you can stay in the shot there. Sure.
She's been touring with her husband and doing some music, and she just had her her firstborn, actually 2 days after mine.
Wow.
Yeah, it was in June 19th. Her son was born.
Well, congratulations! And you had a boy too?
I had a boy too.
I've got a baby boy coming up on the 26th or the 1st of just any day here.
Oh, that's
a brand
great.
new boy coming
That's great.
too. So
if the call comes, we'll let you go.
Yeah, there you go.
That looks like a nice desk. I don't mind sitting behind there.
Irene, I had a chance to chat with her once at the, here's for a name dropping, at the Playboy Mansion.
Oh, wow.
Where I was there at one of the Multicultural Picture Award shows, which they had there about 4 or 5 years ago. We're going to take our first break, Carlos, and when we come back, maybe we can get into a little bit of music.
Oh, I'd like that, that's for sure.
We'll be right back on The Talking Stick.